Doesn't it feel great to be alive? What is up, Chicago Cub YouTube baseball fans? I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. By the way, happy beloved Saturday, guys. There was a lot of Chicago Cub breaking news today, and I want to talk about the big breaking news on a Chicago Cub. Well, technically, he is a former Chicago Cub, guys. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome back to the channel of Cubs Baseball with Rod Knipe right here on YouTube. All right, guys. Yes, I know. Hear me out. Earlier today, the Chicago Cubs signed right-handed pitcher Hunter Henry. And literally, as much as I would love to talk about one of the newest Chicago Cub pitchers, that is not what we're going to be talking about in this episode. Now, I did an episode on this a little bit ago. It's actually about former Chicago Cub Anthony Rizzo. And everybody, you know what? Everybody is asking me, is Anthony Rizzo retiring? You know, the thing is, Anthony Rizzo announced his retirement from MLB. He even had like a Anthony Rizzo Day earlier this year at the friendly confines at Wrigley Field. But what if Anthony Rizzo is not retiring? You're like, well, what do you mean? How could Anthony, wait. How could Anthony Rizzo call himself retired in MLB and then come out and say, he's not retired? Well, it's a great question. But as you guys know, coming up in 2026 is something called the World Baseball Classic. It's a big tournament that happens every 4 years. The last time we had a World Baseball Classic was back in 2023. Now, here's the thing, okay? Anthony Rizzo has actually played in 2 former World Baseball Classics for Team Italy. And it's really funny and all that because my sister, okay, my younger sister is a humongous Chicago Cub fan. And she hates Anthony Rizzo with a passion. To this day, I don't know why. And she will never, ever tell me why. But I can tell you this, all right? Team Italy is going to play the Chicago Cubs on March 3rd from Sloan Park. And I kind of mentioned this. Anthony Rizzo, he is a 2-time former Team Italy player in the WBC. You know, everybody was like, well, Anthony Rizzo's got to be on the coaching staff. Or Anthony Rizzo, in some sort, has got to play for Team Italy. Well, Team Italy is going to be managed by former MLB All-Star catcher Mike Piazza, excuse me. And you know what? Mike Piazza has told a lot of sources throughout baseball and MLB that he has reached out to Anthony Rizzo for 2 different roles. Now, either the roles are going to be a player or a coach. Anthony Rizzo, as of right now and tonight, officially has been given a reach out by Team Italy to play in the 2026 World Baseball Classic. He has also been told by Team Italy and Mike Piazza that he could also serve as a coach for Team Italy in the upcoming World Baseball Classic. Now, this is where I obviously, guys, I would love to see Anthony Rizzo play for Team Italy in the upcoming World Baseball Classic. I mean, think about it, guys. Team Italy has never won a World Baseball Classic. However, in the previous WBCs, they've actually played pretty well. They've held their own. They took it to other countries who were top contenders. And really, they're full of amazing superstars. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys like Matt Harvey. A lot of my baseball fans, die-hard baseball fans that I talk to, they don't like Matt Harvey. And Matt Harvey really is not in the MLB picture anymore, but in the previous World Baseball Classic, he pitched for Team Italy, and he really didn't do that bad. He held his own ground. He took Italy, and he made them a contender, okay? And, obviously, I know we're talking Cubs baseball, but we're talking about Anthony Rizzo here. All right, one of the greatest Chicago Cub first basemen in Cubs history. That's like literally flat out. Anthony Rizzo playing for Team Italy in 2026. I don't know, guys. And you know what? That's where you guys will come in and answer this. What do you want to see Anthony Rizzo on Team Italy as a player or a coach? Obviously we could do both and do the player coach, but I don't really think Anthony Rizzo is going to do that. And, think about it this way. Anthony Rizzo has a beautiful wife and a beautiful kid and all that, which I'm not surprised, but I got to be honest with you. What would you rather see? Obviously Anthony Rizzo has yet to respond about this, but he has been offered a position as a player or a coach. And obviously, guys, if you want to see Team Italy, win the whole tournament, which, by the way, they are not a favorite to even be in the semifinals. And if I may talk about the history of Team Italy in the World Baseball Classic, guys, they've never been in the semifinals. They have been in the quarterfinals on more than one occasion, but they have never been in the semifinals. And to be very honest with you guys, if Anthony Rizzo is playing in the WB, like I said, even though he's played 2 former times in the WBC for Team Italy, yes, guys, I did the Italy, then that could potentially, now hear me out, potentially pose Team Italy to be a bigger threat in the upcoming WBC. All right, obviously, we're going to have to wait and find out and see, guys. Anthony Rizzo, in case you guys do not know, is the assistant chairman GM to baseball operations for Italy baseball. You may not know what that means, okay? So Italy actually has a professional baseball league. There's only 4 teams in it, and they actually do not play a lot of games. They play about 3 games a week, okay? But, the country of Italy, they are really focused on their young talent, okay? In case you guys actually do not know how many players from Italy have actually been in the MLB. The answer, not a whole lot. But when you look at the global game of baseball, guys, Italy actually ranks number 10 in the entire world. And, the country of Italy, they are just behind Korea. Believe it or not, Korea is on the list. Team Italy ranks 10th in the entire world in baseball. Okay? Surprisingly, if you look it up, guys, the United States, and we created the beautiful game of baseball, we don't even rank at number 1. Japan ranks at number 1. But believe it or not, guys, Italy is up there. And a matter of fact, guys, a lot of former MLB players have gone to Italy to promote the game, to make the game a little bit better, and all of that. They have a great development program and all of that, guys. And I could talk about this all day, but really, guys, set your date for March 3rd, 2026, Sloan Park. It will be Italy taking on the Chicago Cubs. And really, the one question is, by that date and by that time, will Anthony Rizzo join Italy as a coach? Or will he play his third World Baseball Classic for Italy? And you know what? Sadly, there is only one thing. We are going to literally have to wait and find out. But I want to know what you guys think about it. So drop a like if you enjoyed the video, guys. But most importantly, even though I want you guys to like and subscribe, I want you guys to let me know what you guys think. So, you know what, guys? I'm excited for the World Baseball Classic. I already have tickets to some WBC exhibition games. I will be going to Puerto Rico versus the Red Sox at JetBlue Park. I will also be going to Puerto Rico versus the Minnesota Twins in Fort Myers as well. So I'm very excited for that. And then I will be going from Florida all the way to Arizona. I will be in Arizona for 2 weeks this year for spring training. I am not just going down there to see my brother, Casey. I am also going down there, and I really, you know what? I'm just going to say it, guys. I am doing meet and greets at Sloan Park next year for 2026. I will have those dates available as soon as I can. And believe it or not, the crazy story about all of this is what Taylor McGregor actually has to do with this. Yes, guys, the voice of Marquee Sports Network, Taylor McGregor and Boog Shambi will join me in Arizona on the channel for a game. And guys, what I mean by for a game is, no, I will not be in the broadcast booth, guys, but I will actually be sitting down with T-Mac herself, guys, and we're just going to do a little fun truth or dare game. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. You guys will not want to miss it. I will have a date set for you guys very, very soon. I cannot wait, guys. And in case you guys do not know, a little update on my brother Casey. He says hi. He says happy holidays and all of that. And if you guys have any, and I mean any questions on Casey, feel free to let me know, guys. At the moment, I can't discuss a whole lot with him. He has asked me not to share it. So respect for my brother Casey. I'm going to do that. But I'm excited, guys. It's going to be a fun spring training, and I hope you guys cannot wait to join me. If you guys ever want to know my entire schedule for meet and greets, you guys can always reach out to me on Ryan Knight YouTube 98 on Instagram, guys. I would be more than happy to answer your questions. But until now, have a great rest of your Saturday. As always, go Cubs, go. And we will talk about Hunter Harvey maybe in the next episode, because really this offseason, the Chicago Cubs have not really done a whole lot. But you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing, if you want to know what I think, I wouldn't mind seeing Anthony Rizzo play for Team Italy in the 2026 World Baseball Classic. That's just me, though. So, all right, guys, I'm log off. Have a great rest of your night. Stay safe. Take care of yourself, one another, and I'll see you all in the next episode.